Hello everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to tattoo lines on fake skin. The minimum you will need is a tattoo machine with power supply, ideally wrapped. I'm using the Dragonhawk Fold Pro. I recommend a 5-round liner needle, ink cap, Vaseline to hold the ink cap in place, gloves, fake skin, cling film to cover the table, deodorant stick, wet wipes, not baby wipes, dry paper towels, carbon paper, pen, ruler, and the stencil template printouts that I have designed and provided. Creating the stencil. First, you'll want to download and print the templates provided in the description. The cheapest and simplest way is to use carbon copy paper, placing it underneath the template with the straight lines. You just simply trace the lines. You can do this by hand or use a ruler. You can see you have the stencil on the other side. Discard the carbon paper for now. There are many stencil solutions you can use. On fake skin, I find this to be the best. Deodorant stick. On actual human skin, there are better options. Spread nice and evenly, not too thick, and spread with your fingers a little if you need to. Place the stencil on the skin. Give it a little press. It doesn't take long before you can peel it off. I recommend leaving this for about 6 hours to totally dry. You can dry with a hairdryer, but I still recommend leaving it for a good few hours. Once dry, wipe it with a wet wipe to take off the stencil residue. And then dry with kitchen towels. Now we are ready to tattoo. Start slow from around 6 volts, going in 1 or 2 millimeters into the skin, and a continuous motion. Just follow the line to the end and pull it out. Give it a wipe with the wet wipe. And there you have your first line. If your line is all dotted, then you went too fast or your voltage is too low, so adjust accordingly. If the line is too faint, then you might have not gone in deep enough. This will be difficult at first. You'll get the depth wrong, the hand speed all wrong, your lines will be shaky or bent. You just have to keep practicing. You should practice and complete the template lining in all directions. I have designed it like this because you can't turn a person around like a piece of paper. You'll be forced to do lines in many different directions. You will find some motions you just can't do because of the range of motion you have in your wrists. I can tell you now, I see a lot of wonky lines in a lot of artists' work. A lot of artists, old and new. And I'm sure some of them simply haven't discovered this yet, even many years later, still trying to line in directions their wrists simply won't go in. Which brings us on to, if your lines are too long and you'll run out of ink, or you just need to adjust yourself, then you'll want to taper out of your line and taper back in again. Once you have finished doing the straight lines, you can move over to the curved lines. Same concept, in a smooth motion, just follow the line and then out. Again, you will want to do this in all directions. This will get boring, and so when you understand the basic concept, you can move on to the other template I've provided, shapes. It's all the same principles, but a little bit more fun, and will get you tattooing designs really quickly. If you're serious about tattooing, eventually you'll want to invest in some sort of printer. These will save you so much time and will produce nice crisp stencils. Just remember, you have to practice these many times. This is the only way to get better. I promise you, none of my lines were straight when I started, none of my lines connected at all, ever. But now I think my lines connect seamlessly. That's it for this video. If you like that, please give it a thumbs up, and if you learned anything or want to see more, please consider subscribing.